When Small Blue wakes up in the middle of the night, she thinks of hungry things. She thinks of warty things and hairy things. Oh, but are they really as scary as they seem? Are they? In the deepest, darkest hour of the night, Small Blue woke up. Small Blue thought of creepy things. She thought of sneaky things. She thought of gnarly, snarly teeth. Boggling, goggling eyes. And sniffling, snuffling nose. Oh no. Big Brown, she cried. Big Brown opened the door. What's the matter, Small Blue? I saw goblins. Yeah. You saw goblins, Big Brown asked. I didn't exactly see them, but I'm sure they were there, said Small Blue. Gremlins and goblins with empty, rumbling bellies, licking their lips, waiting for me in the dark. Oh, yeah, that sounds scary, huh? Look at them. And they've got, even some of them are going like this, like they're looking especially hard. But if it was dark, how do you know it wasn't a delightful doggy Saturday night unicycle convention? Big Brown asked. That doesn't sound very likely, said Small Blue. But isn't it just as likely as gremlins and goblins, he asked. No way, said Small Blue. You can see that there are doggies on unicycles. Can you imagine your Aunt Rain and Uncle Oliver? Big Brown turned on the light. There were no gremlins or goblins. There were no delightful doggies either. Let's go have a cup of warm milk, Big Brown said. Small Blue and Big Brown stepped into the hall. I can't see anything, yelped Small Blue. I'm sure there are giant, hairy spiders and flappy bats with shifty eyes lurking in the dark. Perhaps, said Big Brown. But couldn't it also be a Smiley Spaceman Zero Gravity birthday party? You see, they're all smiling and waving and dancing in zero G. Well, maybe, said Small Blue. Big Brown turned on the light. There were no spiders or bats. There were no smiley spacemen either. Small Blue and Big Brown went into the kitchen. I bet there are warty witches and clackety skeletons sniffling, waiting for me in the dark, whispered Small Blue. Oh, Pink Puppy. Pink Puppy. There could be, said Big Brown, but I can imagine the kitchen playing host to a retired pirate's annual sock knitting jamboree. Can't you? Can't you? Well, I guess so, said Small Blue. Big Brown turned on the light. There were no witches or skeletons. There were no retired pirates either. And the kitchen looks totally normal. Small Blue helped Big Brown make 2 mugs of warm milk. Then Small Blue looked out into the deep, dark night. What do you see? Big Brown asked. Maybe the stars are running a relay race around the moon while the planets cheer them on, she said. I think that's exactly right, said Big Brown. And you see the stars are dancers or runners. They definitely have that in movement shape to them as they go around the moon. They watched together until the last star was safely over the finish line. Small Blue yawned. Time to get back into bed, Big Brown said. But Small Blue was already asleep. Now, if Small Blue wakes up in the deepest, darkest hour of the night, she waves, just in case there are any delightful doggies, smiley spacemen, or retired pirates to wave back. The end. You hear? That's why you shouldn't be afraid of the dark. Yeah. And you got this pink puppy? Yeah, is she gonna protect you? Go ruff, 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 ruff. Oh, ruff, 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 ruff. Yeah. And you got the mama to protect you? Yeah. Okay, we'll say goodnight.